I recently got a comment suggesting that I make a Valentine's Day themed clay creation, and I thought it was a great idea. So I made this tiny kitty holding a heart-shaped balloon. I think it'll make a perfect gift for many loved ones, since as you're making it, you can personalize the cat to look like any beloved cat that you know in real life. I always start off with a sketch to help me anticipate the shapes and color palette I will use. To start the cat, I shaped white clay into a loaf, like a loaf of bread. Next, I prepared 2 same-sized balls of clay, which I shaped into triangles for the kitty's ears. Whenever I connect 2 pieces of clay, I always try to smooth it out where the 2 pieces meet just to make it extra secure. Then I took 4 same-sized balls of clay that I rolled into somewhat flat cylindrical shapes to be the front and back paws. We can't forget the tail. I rolled the clay into a long cylindrical shape and attached the tail. Here, I'm attaching the facial features such as the whiskers, 2 balls of black clay for the eyes, and a small pink ball for the nose. However, you'll notice I add then remove any wire pieces. I'm trying this method where I'll glue them on later after baking. Here we're making the heart-shaped balloon. So you'll roll a ball of pink clay, flatten it a bit like a coin, and then add an indentation on one edge while making it pointy on the opposite side. Then you have a heart. This small balloon tail is an optional detail. It just really sells the balloon aspect, but I think the heart would look just as cute without it. As usual, we're putting it in the oven at 275 degrees Fahrenheit or 135 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. After baking, I applied the orange and gray spots of the fur with acrylic paint. Here you can paint your cat whatever color your heart desires. Also added a cute little mouth and glued the whiskers back on, which I painted white, but next time I might just choose a silver wire and leave it at that. We're putting the balloon back together. And this part is just my own personal touch, completely optional. I wanted to see what it would look like if the balloon was sparkly. My favorite detail was painting these tiny toe beans on the back legs. And that was the last step before glazing it. If you want to know more about glazing options, I talk about it in my other Polymer Clay Basics 101 video. And this is how it turned out. If you decide to make this piece as well, I can't wait to see what you create. Till next time! I think it's really important to show how things don't always turn out as expected the first time. So the first time I tried to make this kitty, like the overall shape was different from what I wanted from my sketch. I think it just goes to show that things don't happen perfectly the first time, but it can still be pretty cute and it's all part of the journey.